Rowley, to be followed by Ross Greer. Alan Rowley.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. I would want firstly to acknowledge the Cabinet Secretary's engagement with other parties, and I think that's been important and will continue to be important. So we want to acknowledge that. The Cabinet Secretary, where he brings forward and where the case is made for emergency legislation to deal with the COVID crisis, then Labour will support that legislation and Labour will work with the government through this difficult period. Can I return to the framework document? The Cabinet Secretary talks about the framework document, but does he not agree that there needs to be further discussion and debate in this chamber, in this Parliament, around that framework document? Because there are contradictions. If we are to move forward in a safe way, as the First Minister has outlined, to get out of this, then we need to test. The World Health Organization has said test, test, test. The Health Secretary, indeed, over the weekend doing interviews, talked about test, trace, isolate repeatedly. But where are we actually getting to in terms of testing? And if we're to take the public with us, then there needs to be clarity. There also needs to be clarity around workers. This weekend, I've had quite a number of workers get in contact with me to say their employer wants to start back at their work. What rights do they have? What rights of protection do they have? We're certainly protected in here, Presiding Officer, but what rights do workers have who are being told that they've got to go back to their work? So there needs to be a proper discussion and debate in this Parliament around that framework document so that we can all have a better understanding of how we are going to proceed trying to move ourselves forward out of this. Would the Cabinet Secretary agree with that, and would he look to the Government to timetable a debate in this Parliament on COVID over a couple of days so that we can have these discussions?